Welcome to the balcony, and welcome to the old table of supplementation, where we're going to explain the supplements that we're taking for the Stronger Bodyweight Workout Series 2. We're usually inundated with, what's your supplement stack? How, where, why, who, when, and where is the body buried? What we're going to do today is, I just want to go through, because this is Nutrition Week, I want to go through with you what supplements we're taking for the Stronger Bodyweight Workout Series 2 and why, because there's a reason behind each one. Now let's start with what some would argue is the most important, that post-workout shake. We're going with the Hydro Whey. The reason why is because hydrolyzed protein is a very refined form of whey protein. It's very easily absorbed by the body, more efficiently than isolated protein and more efficiently than concentrated protein. One drawback people would say of this is that it tastes fairly bitter. Because this is flavored, I don't find that at all with the turbo chocolate. Cut to the scene where we obviously have to exaggerate on that name. The turbo chocolate tastes great. You have it straight after training. Immediately get it into your system, and it's very quickly absorbed and starts to promote that muscle recovery for the future sessions.
The second you finish that last rep, boom, do it.
We have another protein, the Synthesis. The reason why is because it tastes good. No, there's more to it than that. The reason why we've got the Synthesis is it's a protein that you would call this a blend. So a blend is basically a mix of different proteins. It provides you with that whey protein that can be used almost immediately, and it also has the slower digesting word stuff to last you that little bit longer until you get your next meal. The choc peanut butter we highly recommend because it just tastes so good. Pretty much all Synthesis tastes great. Moving on to the creatine supplement. Creatine's great because what it does, and I'm going to get a little bit technical here, so try and keep up, would ya? Because I do have a bachelor's in medical science. What creatine does is it's going to increase the stores of creatine phosphate in your body. You have a molecule for short bursts of activity called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, an adenosine molecule with 3 phosphates attached. Now when you do those short bursts of activity, that ATP, one of the phosphates breaks off to inspire movement, and it becomes ADP, adenosine diphosphate. Now to have that, be able to produce that short burst of activity again and again, you need to replenish the ATP. And by doing that, a creatine phosphate molecule breaks apart and gives its phosphate to the ADP, making it ATP. We PTP, poopy TPT. You following me? So basically it's going to make that turnover rate, producing ATP, a lot more efficient. We're just sticking with monohydrate because that's all you need. It's very affordable, quite cheap, and the research backs it that this works. There's no need to complicate it with concentrates. BCAAs, that's leucine, isoleucine, and valine. It's going to help to reduce muscle fatigue. It's going to help prevent you going catabolic. Who would want to live without muscles? Not me. Would you?
No. Yes.
I wouldn't say this is necessary if you've got a high protein diet, or at least that's what I've read, that it's not particularly necessary, but it is appropriate at times, say during a workout or during the day, if you're not getting meals into you for whatever reason. This also has added glutamine in there to help with immunity. Reaching at the far end now, we've got our beta-alanine. The beta-alanine is basically a lactic acid buffer, so anything we're doing that trains till failure, this is going to help us last that little bit longer by keeping the lactic acid away. That would mainly come into play, I would think, for more endurance sets of rings training that we're doing, as well as the weights training. You'll find beta-alanine is in a lot of pre-workouts, but you'll find it's most beneficial supplemented every day, and unless you're silly, you're not going to be taking pre-workout every day, so this is best supplemented. I take it with the creatine.
I do as well.
Yeah, I just mix it with water, and I have it in the night. It doesn't matter what time you have it, as long as you're having
it in the morning.
As long as you're having it every 24 hours. The other three that I've chosen to add to the stack, which I haven't tried before supplementing with, is your fish oil. Fish oil is going to be really beneficial for your, I don't know, no. Fish oil is going to be good for your blood flow. It's going to be good for your joints. It's going to be good for cognition, brain function, that type of thing. And I definitely don't get enough fish in my diet as it is. So I'm supplementing with 6 capsules actually, 3 in the morning, 3 in the evening. It's not something that you'll necessarily go, whoa, fish oil, yes, I know what it means. But it is something that will greatly benefit your health if you're not getting enough omega-3s in your diet. Vitamin C. This was an interesting one I chose to supplement with. It's so cheap, very affordable, very common supplement you'll see in supermarkets. The reason why I chose to supplement with vitamin C is because it's been shown to cut the duration of a cold in athletes in half, and it's also been shown to help to reduce the likelihood of getting a cold up to 14%. So this is basically just to try and prevent getting sick during this series. I do have vitamin C in my diet, but I think supplementing that and getting that additional vitamin C is only going to help. It will suck to get sick. Imagine you tune in for week 5. Hi guys, I'm going to sit this one out because I've got a cold. But yeah, subscribe. So that's why the vitamin C. Last supplement on the list at the moment is vitamin D. Vitamin D is going to help with cognition, bone health, immunity, mainly editing. A lot of our training sessions are inside. Being winter, it's overcast quite often, so I'm really not getting much sun at all. And the benefits to it are great. So because I'm not finding time to go out and stand in the glorious sun, I'm choosing to supplement vitamin D synthesized from sheep's wool. Yeah, it's a great time we live in, isn't it?
Sheep's wool? I didn't know that. I wouldn't be having it if I knew that. Yeah.
I tried to keep it simple, the supplement stack that I'm having for you guys in terms of explaining. In terms of dosage, I will list it down in the description for you to have a look at. And this doesn't mean that I'm closed off from incorporating any more supplements into my diet regime. If I get some new information along the way, I'll definitely be incorporating that into the stack. Do you guys have any supplements that you swear by? Why? Let us know. Comment down below. And for your information, I got most of my information from examine.com. It's a really good website that you can look at if you're considering starting to take any kind of supplement, whether it be whey protein through to vitamin D. It's an unbiased website that looks at the research and just tells you straightforward what that's saying right now. I hope you guys found that really insightful. If you have any additional questions in terms of the supplements that I'm taking, feel free to leave a comment down below as well, and I'll answer that. And I'll see you for the next workout. Lachlan's a big fan of the creatine, as am I. Hello, highway.